guys, welcome back. I'm Michelle and this is Mila. You guys know us, but we have our special guest today, Daisy and Waffles. And I'm here because I wanted to talk about greeting dogs because Mila and Waffles have now met a couple times, and as you can see, Mila's coming up to greet a human, and I always make sure she doesn't jump, so we'll add that in. It's a work in process. We're always working on that, but making sure Mila always sits. Can you sit, baby? Sit. And now you can say hi. So I always have Mila start in a sit position, but when it comes to greeting other dogs, prior to, I'd say about a year ago, Mila was fine. Face greetings, butt greetings, sniffing, whatever. Then she got bit. Now, if a dog approaches her to her head, her ears where she got bit, it is not a good thing. So we're trying to work on sniffing. Dogs like to sniff each other's butts. That's how they know.
Yeah, and that's a very normal, it's a very normal response for a dog to get very startled when a dog brushes them at the face. That's really just impolite in dog language. So
impolite, yes.
some dogs will just snap at you just for doing that and for being rude, but totally. Mila actually has a reason.
Yeah, Mila has a reason, but it's been something we've been working on. So what I like to do is it's always also for us been safer if Mila sniffed first. So that's how I know that she's like, oh yeah, I'm on board to meet this dog. If your dog really isn't going to another dog and wanting to sniff, that means they're getting the vibe that it might not be a good greeting and we should probably skip it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, not every dog has to be friends with every other dog. Right. Are you friends with every human you've ever met?
No, not at all. And I think that was one of my mistakes when I first had Mila and got her. I'm like, oh, she's going to be friendly with every single dog. It's like, no, actually, I want to watch her communication. And, she's checking out people. She's checking out Waffles. But I'm going to see if she wants to sniff Waffles' butt. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so this is how I would approach a greeting. Mila, do you want to sniff?
Mila wants to say hi.
Do you want to say hi?
Just like this.
Oh, well, she's going up face first. But that's because they are, oh, this is
there
perfect.
We go, yeah.
See? That is exactly what we're trying to avoid, because she got a little too personal, I think, in the face.
Yeah, I think that we were
the butt.
There
right?
was a lot of rushing. There was a lot of fast movement, and we will watch this back to get a closer look at their body language. But that's what I saw was a lot of fast movement, and Waffles kind of loomed over her on accident, but she went from her face to her butt so fast that her body was over top of her for a minute.
Yes.
What Mila did there was she corrected Waffles. She didn't go into full-on dog attack mode. She just said, hey, I don't like that. Knock it off. And you can see Waffles is not harmed by it. She's
they're
no
totally
damage.
Cool. And then they did a good sniff after that incident.
Yeah.
But again, it's just Mila is in a more hyper protection mode now versus than what she was in her past. And I think we have to always remember that all of our dogs have been in random situations that have marked a certain behavior.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is
see, Mila's checking Waffles out now.
Yeah.
Do you want to go say hi?
It's really great that they correct each other and that we give them the opportunity to communicate like that. That was just sound communication, because Waffles did not do that again. She did not say face and then butt. She just said, okay, you do what you're going to do, and I'll sniff you from over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was all I wanted to say. I was just you might want to pop the fact that she corrected her in there.
Yeah, you did a good correction.
Yes.
Right?
That was not aggression. That was a correction.
Yeah, it was not aggression. It was a correction. I love that. You did so good. Can I have a kiss?
And you did so good too, Moo.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Mila, do you want to just sniff Waffles real quick over here?
Sweetie.
Come here. Look.
We're gonna let Mila say hi with your booty.
Oh yeah.
She says, no, I don't.
That's good.
Good job,
good
Waffles.
Girl, Mila. Good girl.
Yeah.
All done. Come here. Good job. And on a successful
girl.
greeting, I always give a reward. I go, that was such a good greeting, Mila. So on the first one, we didn't get the reward, but Waffles is getting one too. And we just want to make sure that we're always rewarding the positive part of the Mila.
Here.
Yep. Good job. Okay. So that
Mila, sit. I know. You want to try the carrot. You have to sit. Good girl. Good share. All right. All done.
All right,
You
all
guys,
done.
we have
Come
to
here, you guys.
separate and read Decompress because we just did food.
Yep.
That's another thing to keep in mind when you're doing resources that your dog is either possessive or just finds really, really rewarding. Then you want to give them a chance to decompress before you reintroduce them to each other, because they're still in resource mode. You know, they're still gathering
Totally.
resources in their brain.
Yeah. So I'm glad you got to see a greeting that didn't go so well. But as you can see on that last one, when we start where the dogs, I think, should always start, at least that's what I'm focusing on now with Mila, is we start from the butt. And then if she feels comfortable, she can go to the front. But I also keep it, if she's around another dog's face, I try to move her away before it gets into it's a little too much or a little too close, just because I know Mila's boundaries. So I wanted to show you guys that greeting, and I think that was the perfect example of what to do and then also what to try to avoid.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you're like right on point with, like, you know, when she does want to greet someone and do a face greeting, it's great to do for a moment, but you always want you to be the one to separate them, because if what happened with Waffles happens, you know, she's such a small dog, it's easy to accidentally loom, and that's a very dominant body language. So Mila was absolutely right in misreading that from Waffles. If another dog had done that more intentionally, then it would have been a, hey, I'm the boss of you kind of greeting, or like a, hey, I'm in charge of this interaction and I'll tell you how it goes kind of thing.
And it's just such an important thing. But I think also the main takeaway from what I wanted to share today is that our dogs don't need to be friends with every single dog. And when you ask, oh, is your dog friendly before greeting, just know that, take that with a grain of salt, because most people think that their dog might be friendly, but in reality they're really not.
Absolutely. So. And to be fair, like, we all have that bias. Like, we spend every second with our dog, we see the best of them at all times. Does some stranger on the street that maybe our dog doesn't like see the best of them? Probably not.
Yep. Awesome. Well, hopefully that you found that helpful on greetings and the what to do and what not to do. Make sure to reward the good behavior when they have a successful good greeting. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure to share it with another dog dad or dog mom, and really put this into practice, because it can make your greetings like night and day. And that's one thing that we've been working on ever since Mila got attacked by a dog. So, but also, this is a very cool thing. Waffles decided to lay down, and with a big dog and a little dog, Mila is definitely not intimidated when they're in her position at her level.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Mila's gonna go check Waffles out in this down position, but we can.
I'm very happy to see Waffles in a down position, because she has the opposite fear. We live next to some very, very aggressive small dogs. So Waffles is afraid of small dogs.
Oh wow!
But we've met Mila before those neighbors got the dog, so she's not afraid of Mila specifically.
Oh wow!
But that's why she was nervous when you guys first came up. I'm like, no, you know her. It's okay. So me seeing Waffles laying down right now with no whale eyes, no stiffness, really, like, that makes me so happy. I'm like, I'm about to cry.
That's a proud dog mom moment.
Yep.
And, but yeah, so if you found this helpful, please definitely share this, put it into practice. Give us some love by giving it a heart, liking it, and we will see you guys in the next video. And make sure to give Daisy and Waffles a follow, and let us know if it was helpful, though. Like, send us a message, tell us, like, yeah, we love what you guys are up to. We love the feedback, and if there's anything else that we can answer for you, or any other challenges that you're having with your pups, just let us know, and we can definitely work on some future videos.
Yep, absolutely. Bye. Thanks, guys. See you next time.